Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, June 26th, 2012. It is once again myself, Adam Vorer, Vice President of the Citizens Committee for Restructured Government, www.ccrg.info, here with the news roundup for the day. Okay, we're just going to go right into the stories today. First article. Whistleblower, TSA hiring criminals on purpose. This is an InfoWars from Alex Jones. Apparently the TSA are hiring criminals on purpose. You can watch more about this. Okay, I'm just going to put the video link on the bottom. Any videos that you see, I'm just going to put the links on the bottom and you can just watch later. But I just thought that was very important for everybody to know. Here's a picture of visual evidence. 3 months ago, Joseph Moshe, Israeli microbiologist, called into an LA talk show to warn people Baxter International's Ukraine lab was in fact producing a bioweapon disguised as a flu vaccine, and he was quickly chased, gassed, tasered, and taken away by LAPD SWAT teams. Okay? Now, this week, a sudden outbreak of deadly, extremely contagious H1N1 appeared in Ukraine, like he said 3 months ago. 478,456 infected. 24,000 hospitalized and 81 deaths. So the man basically, this gentleman Joseph Mosh, warned everybody on a talk show. He got taken away by SWAT team, probably lied to, saying he was some sort of a terrorist. Meanwhile, he was some sort of a guy trying to expose the truth. And, this week what happens? They have a major outbreak in Ukraine. I don't believe in coincidences. I think we're at the point where you don't believe in them either. But that's pretty messed up. So I thought everybody needs to know about that. Also, 70% of food in stores has been genetically engineered. Okay, now this is true. I verified this on other articles that I've learned. You can go to naturalnews.com. They have lots of articles, but this is 100% true. All the food now is 70% of it's genetically engineered. Now, in China and Japan, I think it's just China. I'm not sure if it's Japan, but I know for a fact it is China. They have a law that says if it's genetically modified, you must put a label saying this is a genetically modified food. Now, for those of you who don't know, but for those of you who are in the know, I'm sure you know, but how to make a genetically modified organism is they splice in a virus gene to give it a specific function. Like they make the corn, like for the corn, they literally splice in a virus gene for starling corn, and it basically makes its own pesticide. Now, if it's making its own pesticide, then obviously you're going to be eating that. And on top of that, they're like, oh, the corn tastes good, it's sweet. It doesn't matter. It's not good for you. Genetically modified food is not good for us whatsoever. It's like literally you're making mutants. It's like you're turning the food into a mutant version, and your body is not used to that version. All right? Genetically modified foods totally affect our health. They're totally poisonous. They cause a whole host of diseases, cancer, immuno-related diseases. Stay away from GMO all the time. Do not eat fast food at all. Fast food is terrible for you. Be very careful where you go out to eat. Look at all the labels. If you see when you get produce in the produce section, if it begins with a 4, if it's got 4 numbers, it begins with a 4. It's sprayed with chemical pesticides. If it begins with a 3, it's genetically modified. Do not touch it. If it begins with a 9, it's organic. Hopefully, because now they're basically saying things are being labeled as organic when they're not. So who knows anymore? But we'll go to the next one now. Now I thought this is very interesting. This is the Newsweek cover. This is the Newsweek covers for this week. Okay, as you see, tale of 4 Newsweek covers this week, and this has been happening every single week. In Europe, losing Afghanistan. In Asia, losing Afghanistan. Latin America, losing Afghanistan. U.S., my life in pictures. That's really freaking pathetic. Okay, so they're basically keeping us from the truth, and they're letting the rest of the world know what's going on here, but they're feeding us stupid bullshit here, okay? Really stupid bullshit. And they're changing the magazines just for the United States, and they're leaving it the same in other countries. What are the odds? This picture I thought was very pertinent. Money, the biggest religion in the world. And this is so true, okay? I know, say I'm a Catholic, and that's supposedly supposed to be like a rosary bead going around your hand, but they're not mocking faith. They're not mocking, Catholicism and Christianity. They're mocking the fact that people actually do worship money. And I have a very close family member who is like that. And they put money before their family. They put money before everything, and I see it on a first-hand basis, and it's really, really sad. They don't go to God. They don't go to, ask for a heavenly power. Please help me. Please assist my family. And we need your help. I'm nothing without you. They can't admit, and it takes them over. And, whether you're religious or not, there is a passage in the Bible. God, I believe it was in Apocalypse. It said something along the lines of, thou shalt not worship God and mammon. Mammon meaning money. You can't worship God and money. You can only worship one or the other. Money leads to Satanism, and God leads to God, obviously. So, you can't play both sides of the fence either. You can't say I'm with God and Christ. You can't do that, because even it says in the Bible that God said, "Thou art not cold, and thou art not hot. Thou art lukewarm, and because thou art lukewarm, I begin to vomit thee from my mouth." And basically, that's God's way of saying, you're not with me, you're not against me. Well, you're still not with me. So even if you say you're neutral, you're still with Satan. So there is no in between with God in God's mind. You're either positive, you're either negative. That's it. There is no in between. But bottom line is, this is so true, and it's very sad. And maybe that's why I'm so poor. Maybe God's doing me a favor, and I really don't realize it. Maximum alert. Nobel winner warns that U.S. government will fake an alien invasion. I highly suggest to subscribe to this guy, Undercover Alien. He makes a lot of good videos. Paul Krugman, he's a financial analyst. He basically, a couple of other people have been saying in the mainstream news too, like, what if we had a false flag alien, we had an alien attack, and what we do is, then we would come together as an economy, and we would make money, and it's bullshit. All right, they're getting ready for a massive worldwide event. Remember yesterday in my video from yesterday, you saw when I showed you the spikes on that graph, the time wave zero chart. There's going to be a lot of satanic Illuminati rituals trying to keep our minds down and keep us, under control. People are resisting back. Iceland already resisted. Look up Iceland, find out what news is going on over there, and regarding they kicked out the bankers. And bottom line is, they're getting ready for a false flag alien attack just to take back power. And you'll notice gas prices went down like 50 cents a gallon, because every time a revolution's about to hit, gas goes down. And me and my organization, we've made that correlation. The president, more specifically, John Nicholson, and he was right. He's been telling me for years. It's like every time things are about to hit, get worse, and people are about to fight back, they bring down the gas a couple cents. And every time we're about to get to the point where we're had enough, they bring down gas prices. Every single time. So they're playing you like a fool. They are playing you like you are a moron. Because you go, well, I don't have enough to buy beer. I'm going to go into a revolution. Oh, I have enough to buy beer now. Okay, I don't care. And that's basically what they're doing. They're controlling everybody by letting you have how much money you can make, by how much money you have, and lowering prices to, let you buy more luxury items to keep you quiet. They did the same exact thing to the Egyptians back in, ancient Egypt times, to the slaves. When the slaves were building the pyramids, they were getting rowdy and they were committing suicide, and they were like, how do we stop this? So they made honey mead. They made wine. They gave wine to the slaves got drunk, and they had something to look forward to at the end of the long, hard day of work. So they work hard all day for the Pharaoh, for Satan. They'd go home, they'd have their wine, they'd get drunk, and they'd do it the next day. And before they had that, they were killing themselves over and over. There were just a lot of suicides. So bottom line here is, if you have a couple of your beer and your sports, you don't go after the government. But as soon as they take away your luxuries, you have no choice. And that's what they're doing. They're controlling you with your weaknesses. They're controlling you with your sins and your luxuries. And that's what you need to understand. Now, this is another alien thing that I thought was very pertinent. This was, where is this? Let's see. Senor Renato and the amazing baby elongated skull specimen from a site near Cusco, Peru, taken today, and they have lots of detailed video and DNA samples. All right, so this is the bottom line. Is you can see this elongated skull. This is not something that you would just make. This is somebody created this, and you hear the stories from the Bible of the Nephilim, the fallen angels that had sex with women, and created the giants, and they have giant skulls around the world. Nobody's reporting on this. Nobody reports on this stuff. This is all true stuff, and it's starting to come to light. The truth is going to come out. I don't care. The enemy can try all they hard as they want. The truth will come out no matter what, and they cannot stop it no matter how hard they try. So this is 100% true. This was a living creature. a human hybrid alien species. Why it's not around today, maybe it is, who knows, maybe they're living underground bases for all I know, but bottom line is this is real shit, people. Wake up. Wake up. And as you can see, this is an Egyptian mural. There's a gray alien looking being right there below all the murals. There's also, they showed UFOs in the murals. They've shown other aliens in the murals. So ancient cultures knew about this. You know, they were in contact. Plus, if you look at the Egyptians in the tombs, there's no scorch marks, there's no torch marks. And they're like, why is there no torch marks? Because they had light bulb technology. They had electricity from batteries that they made, and they actually had light bulbs that they would, and they show you pictures of light bulbs in some of the murals in Egypt. And what are these main people in Egyptology talking about? Going, oh no, that's not what it is. It's this, it's that. You know, they're all in on the scam. They're all in on the scam. Now we're going to end with this today. This is a friend of mine's website, and I'm only promoting this because it has worked. Now, by law, you're not allowed to say, the FDA has a saying, this treatment is not allowed to diagnose, prevent, cure, or cure any disease. All right? Now, I'm going to go on the record and tell you this. Bottom line is, people who have taken this supplement, Essentials Factor, cancer has been eradicated. Brain tumor, gone. Lung cancer, gone. Pancreatic cancer, gone. Liver cancer, gone. All right? I've met the people who have been, I can't use the word cure, but it's naturally reversed the problems in their body by giving the proper, nutrient balance. This stuff is amazing, okay? It's very affordable. It's only like $100-something a month, and you just do 1 dose a day, and it's literally gotten rid of a whole host of diseases. And you know what? Screw it. It cures diseases, okay? I don't care what they do to me. It cures, okay? That's the bottom line. And look at all the stuff it takes care of, okay? I mean, look at that. Look at all that stuff. And Lyme disease, 50% chance for Lyme disease is the only thing I know of. But gets rid of candida, asthma, processed foods, lacking irritable bowel, hormonal imbalance, skin tags, joint pain, endurance, bipolar, proper meals to correct the body's chemistry, it causes symptoms. It treats as the cause, not the symptoms, because that's basically what the doctors do. Doctors, they'll feed you pills and they'll go, oh, you have a pain? Here, take a Tylenol. That's not going to get rid of the source of the pain. It's just going to put the pain away. This helps your body naturally alkaline and balance the body to heal yourself. Because if you have a more alkaline body, cancer can't survive in an alkaline body. It survives in an acidic environment. So this is amazing stuff. And if I had the cash, I would be buying this all the time, taking it all the time, because this stuff is amazing. If you go to him, there's also another website. I'm not allowed to promote it because the man doesn't want to have anything, ties with us. But if you want to go to that website, just give a call to the gentleman. Ask him on the bottom here. Send in, information, and contact him right there. And his name is Matt Rommelkamp, and he'll answer any questions that you may have. He's very knowledgeable. I'm knowledgeable on this product myself, so if you want to call me, my phone number is on the website, ccrg.info, on the contact info. You can call us as well. You can also call the president. Our phones are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that's basically it. And just for the record, I just want to let you guys know as well, I'm starting to get threats on my phone. I'm getting someone call my phone. And bottom line is they're threatening me. They're saying whole sorts of things. They're trying to instigate me into saying something that I shouldn't on the phone. And I'm getting threatening phone calls. So I must be doing something right if I'm getting, threatening phone calls. But bottom line is check out the supplement. Check out all this information. Everything's going to be provided at the end, on the bottom of the video. God bless you all, and looking to make more videos in the future.